So Italy somehow managed to go past Northern Ireland in the FIFA World Cup playoff semi-final yesterday, but I found the performance to be quite, I don't know, unserious in a way because they were so nervous in the first 30 minutes. But beyond that, tactically, they were quite off because if you look at it, a lot of times Manuel Locatelli was dropping into the back line, and this left the entirety of the deeper midfield completely open. I mean, there was no one in that area out of the Italian team to receive the ball if it's played short. It was constantly an attempt to go longer and somehow find Moise Kean making those runs in behind. Although Locatelli dropping deeper allowed Gianluca Mancini to just be a bit more advanced on the right side, almost play as a right back. But despite that numerical advantage on the right, I could not see Italy do much with it because Politano couldn't really make the most of uneven situations. Barella was also on that side. He was a bit better than Politano. Mancini had a decent game, but I felt like he was constantly going sideways instead of finding the pass inwards between the lines. And I felt like Italy could never really command authority while in possession because they knew what Northern Ireland's plan was going to be all along. They spoke about it in press conferences, but I just felt like they could never really break them down with sustained periods of possession. Even the goals came in when Ireland had possession and Italy had to break quickly. So I feel like something has to change where you just can't leave a midfield empty when you're trying to break down a low block. You can't leave your number eights completely as advanced in those situations. And it's not a tactic which can always work out against the low block. So I feel like against Bosnia, something just has to change, and it doesn't really have to be a profile change. It has to be a setup change where we know Bosnia will probably drop deep and they have more individual quality than on Northern Ireland did, and Italy have to make that tactical change, or I don't know, the way they played it was a bit unserious despite the result, and they need to take it a bit more seriously than they did.